Insurance for when there's a hitch in the trailer hitch. Tennesseans know that sometimes life has its loose ends.
Good thing we had that trailer added.
Know that Farm Bureau Insurance is there to help. Tennessee Insurance for Tennessee Life.
All right, thanks for checking in with your afternoon weather update. We've seen some decent, heavy rain, no severe weather this morning, but this first wave of energy has moved its way on through. Now we're talking about a cold front back behind it, and that cold front's going to usher in the possibility of a few more showers and thunderstorms before the day is over. Here's the radar at the 11 o'clock and noon hour. You can see how the rain's been sliding its way on through, but if we can get the atmosphere to recover, see some sunshine, destabilize the air, we may see some evening thunderstorms that could become strong or severe. So the Storm Prediction Center has us under a level 1 and a level 2 risk up near Tri-Cities for severe storms, damaging wind, and locally heavy rainfall is going to be the main threat. All right, so here's your futurecast, picking up our timeline at the lunch hour. Not much activity. Cold front sliding its way on through. Here comes a few more showers and thunderstorms on the backside of that. This is the HRRR model, just kind of give you an idea of what model I'm using. Not a ton of activity from here on out. So we may have already stabilized the atmosphere, and if that's the case, we're probably not going to see much activity from here on out. But we have had some decent amount of rain around the area. All right, our wind gusts. Wind's going to start to back off once the cold front comes on through. So light wind overnight tonight. That will likely lead to some patchy, dense fog in the morning, although the air is going to start to dry out, which is great news to pass along. Forecast high temperatures topping out in the 80s. Not much of a heat index value today, but that's quickly going to change as we get into the weekend. Dew points come back in the upper 60s. So again, the dew points drop Friday and Saturday, but gradually climb back into the 70s as we get into our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which elevates our heat index values near heat advisory criteria, which is 105 degrees. So we may have heat advisories come through Monday and Tuesday. And air temperatures will be in the low to mid 90s. And we're not going to see a whole lot of rainfall. Now I think as we get into next week, we may see a few afternoon diurnally driven thunderstorms, meaning the heat of the day may pop off a few showers and storms. So that's why I've got about a 20% chance for rain. Other than that, just plain summertime heat with high temperatures in the low to mid 90s, a nice little heat wave on the way, and those heat indices pushing well over 100 degrees. All right, watch out for the showers and thunderstorms. I'll have another update at 6 o'clock here tonight, so check back in. We'll see you then.